Hey everyone, welcome to Legends of Podcasting. I'm Stuart.
I'm Ross.
I'm Rob.
And I'm Liam.
And we're here for episode 2, season 3 of Superman and Lois. Oh yeah, baby. It was back last week and it was freaking amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, so good.
Still favourite show on TV.
Yeah, that's right. It is one of the best shows ever. What a good one to react to as well. So last week we had loads of stuff happen. We had
Fortress being built.
Fortress being built right at the beginning. Lois thinking she was pregnant, but then in the end she's not.
Candace got hit with a horny ray.
yeah, Carl and Chrissy slept together after a party. Lana gave Carl divorce papers. Jordan tried to save a crane and fucked up. And his dad was like, "What the fuck you doing, boy? Kick your ass!" Like, just like that. Jonathan passed his driving test with the coach as the instructor.
Yep.
We met. We sort of had the follow-on from last season at the end of last season with the Bruno Mannheim and Intergang connection.
Yep.
So you saw him right at the end, bringing back Atom Man to life.
After Superman saw him getting shot, there was no bullets.
And there was a weird figure with a circular mask, which we thought, I still kind of do feel, was Spellbound from Batman Beyond. But a few people in the comments have been saying it's onomatopoeia.
Which I hope it's not, because that's one of Kevin Smith's worst creations, and I'm going to go on record as saying that.
Okay. So yeah, there's apparently a Green Arrow villain that Kevin Smith created when he did the run. So, which is a slightly different power base based on what I googled. It's more of like he does sound effects of himself rather than projecting sound, right?
Yeah.
It's not like Moonlight. Moonlight.
What?
With the throwing the dagger things. What's that big comic thing where he's what does he say when he throws?
Random bullshit go.
Yeah.
No, so I've only seen onomatopoeia in one Kevin Smith Batman run, not the Green Lantern, because he moved to the Batman run that was also goddamn terrible. And it was like he's not got any real superpowers. He's a hitman, but he just sort of speaks the sound effects when he does stuff in comics, which is just weird. So like if he says if you have a sound effect of like someone going pow, he'll go pow and then hit you. It's just like, well done, Kevin Smith.
That sounds like Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor when they were doing the lightsaber jump. Zoom, zoom,
That's effectively the idea, because I think this was back when Kevin Smith was still smoking copious amounts of weed.
So I guess we may find out. It might just be a mysterious figure for like the whole season. But so there's that figure as well that can affect.
Do you think that Bruno Mannheim is going to be like look like the bad guy, but then you'll find out that this other character is probably going to be the main one? They look feminine as well, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Did look feminine. I don't think that other character is going to end up being anything significant. I think that they're just going to be
it's like a henchman
smaller character
with a
the smaller storyline in the thing.
I think the big thing is going to be Lois.
Is going to be the main one. I think it's going to turn into a much bigger story. I think that it's going to be. I think he's going to find his way to Smallville, because we're going to find out. You know, as we discussed last time, that the previous mayor got all upset about money that was earmarked for a certain thing. I think that it was to do with paying off crime syndicate stuff. So
I'd like it to be Lex at the end of it.
You think?
I kind of it'd be good, but I
also want that female character to be Mercy.
That'd be cool to bring her in. I wait to bring her in. I didn't realise because I was watching Heroes Reforged, because they just finished watching season 2. I totally forgot that the John Henry Irons on this Earth got killed by Mannheim.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, that's what John.
John Diggle tells him.
Turns up at the end.
I totally forgot about that until I watched it. And they put that bit in the reaction. So because I thought that Intergang would come into Smallville, and they'd be like, "Oh shit, John Henry Irons," thinking he was part of Intergang, but actually Intergang killed him. So
maybe because I know that his sister was the one Lois was trying to interview, the doctor,
and she's the one,
and she said he was involved in some shady shit and done something wrong. So
I just had a great thought.
Go for it.
They brought back Atom Man at the end, right?
Yeah.
Why have they done that with John Henry Irons from this Earth?
What, the original one?
The original one.
Yeah.
I mean, the only other sort of like female
which means he could end up being Cyborg Superman.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking last episode.
Seeing them fighting out, that'd be awesome, right?
Yeah. I mean, could his sister be the woman in the mask?
Could be.
Because she's involved
partially.
Yeah.
I'm liking all these theories.
That's it. I'm just saying that's the only other sort of female character that's had any sort of lines or been introduced recently.
Yeah. We go with the theory, Ross's theory of the main villain gets introduced early on.
Yeah. And then it flips out.
Yeah. Right. Well, I guess we'll find out. Maybe we'll find out some of our theories are correct in this episode. So let's jump into it. Just before we jump into this episode, I just want to thank everyone who's been subscribed to the channel. We really do appreciate it. But if you're watching this right now, you're new to the channel, you've been following us a while, and you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, I mean, guys, come on! What do we have to do? Click on that subscribe button, and if you don't, tell us why you're not, because we'd love to find out. So please click on the subscribe button if you want to support us even more. Head over to our Patreon, where we have the full reactions of this series and all the other shows we react to, and there is lots on there now, so head over there, support us there. And let's jump into this episode of Superman Lois.
Do you reckon they could set them all up and then kill off Superman?
Oh, no, it would suck.
They've not announced they're cancelling the season, have they? This is
the next, another season after this, at least. Yep.
She been told the news already? No, she hasn't.
No, that was just signing the paperwork
yeah.
so she can do, so they can run the test.
She hasn't told him yet, has she?
Well, she told him.
She must have told him. She's probably just worried.
Yeah, so she can't focus on anything at the moment. She has a blank document in front of her on a computer. Do you have cancer?
Yeah, I guess that's what
Decades of kryptonite exposure.
Yeah.
It always gives me in the first Superman movie when his dad dies, he's like, you know, I have all these powers and I couldn't save him. It's going to be this, isn't it?
For mold remediation, not spring break. Okay, well, do we have to study here? Bro, any excuse to take the car. Oh, says the guy who jumps at every chance he can to fly. Please go.
Oh, nice of you.
I like the way they're in red and blue.
Yeah.
You okay? Yeah. How was your thing with your dad this morning?
Not told him.
Yeah, I don't think she did.
Man.
What?
Yeah, she's lying.
Because there's no way he would be this normal.
That's all it was, a fantasy. Our lives are full enough already.
The town also has a villa in Bali.
Fucking hell, Tony, living the dream.
Morgan Edge rate,
Yeah,
isn't he?
that's what I'm saying.
Money.
Why's not a selling point?
Okay.
Actually, we should go to the Gazette.
Super Bola, disengage.
Come on, I know that's not true. You must have heard this one question.
He doesn't say what he thinks either.
Okay, fine. There was this one guy who was kind of cute. That was Michaels. Oh my god, he is cute. But you actually found him? And he's throwing a party. We have to go to this party. It's like meant to be.
I don't even know him.
Your mom will be okay with that?
Doesn't even know we've got a sister. Just dress Sophie up.
Yeah.
And Sarah, and then
Put a wig on.
No idea.
Hey guys.
We were just leaving so you guys can take our seat.
What are you guys doing later? Not like ask you to hang out.
Well, actually, it's kind of a girl thing. Sorry.
Nat, they're your brothers.
Riddle me this. Why would a judge deny
Riddle me
Henry
this.
Miller-
that's the switch this year.
What,
She's the Riddler!
If you start seeing
She's wearing green as well!
Question marks start
Yeah.
appearing on her suit.
She agreed to an interview with you.
Ah, so we're ambushing her.
Well, technically, Lois is ambushing her, which I didn't think that she would mind. Because oh, you mean literally right at this exact moment?
Okay.
Now you notice something wrong.
Don't you think this calls for a classic Lois Lane Clark Kent team up? Like the time we took down those guys with the green horse?
Oh, you mean the time you forgot to turn the tape recorder on?
One time that happened.
Fine, but let's get moving.
It's just
Where are
paperweights.
the paper?
Yeah, but yes, paperweights.
First time anyone's mentioned paperweights.
Yeah.
Like, you have it in Flash all the time.
Right. Tell me about the party. Will there be boys there?
Yes.
Fed no.
Sarah, and she won't be drinking any either.
Don't drink and fly.
You said you wanted them to hang out with high school kids. Okay, this is what they do.
Not on my Earth.
Yeah.
Not on Square Earth.
Metropolis though?
Over to Nuts. We're gonna have a movie marathon. Oh, that's fun.
Bullshit.
Hi, is George Dean calling me? Oh, you should probably get that. See you later? Hello, George.
I made a big mistake.
Oh, he's dead.
What is that noise?
I was going to say he's seeing all this shit.
Train.
Yeah.
George, what's happening?
About the what to Smallville?
Crime? Oh, Jesus.
George, are you okay?
Oh, there. Oh my god. Through the chest.
Hello?
I'll be honest, he deserved it.
Yeah. I'm not going to miss the character at all, but.
Damn.
Okay, well, he's dead.
That person knows about Lana. Presumably Lana's next target.
Are you sure nothing happened with your dad this morning? Say something that upset you?
The fact that some lunatic we put behind bars years ago was back on the streets with superpowers. My assistant tells me that you're doing a story on judicial reform. Actually, we want to ask you a few questions about Henry Miller.
Ah, crap.
Eliza just texted me about some crazy party.
What a coincidence.
Like 500 kids. Dude, we should go. We'll not make it back by dark.
You can fly.
I can fly.
But we can fly. What What else are you gonna do today? Play Stumble Guys?
He said, girls are
That's meant to be Fall Guys.
Yeah. They're obviously on a parallel Earth.
Didn't she dump you? Yes. And it sucked. She texted me last week, happy birthday, and we're cool again. Why it's not that easy for everyone else to be friends with their ex? If you actually tried to get over Sarah, you know where there's gonna be tons of other girls.
online. I mean,
Super bone activated.
Superboy boner.
Shotgun wounds, the stomach area.
No bullets.
We haven't been able to find any pellets.
I did not think that I'd be reporting on a murder today.
Sweetest gift right past the whole getting to know each other formalities, huh?
Thank you for your time, Chief Cushing.
Hey, hold on.
It's been a lot. Right now, I just need to get Sarah. This is gonna be such a big shock for her. And George Jr. used to be so close.
Oh, okay. Oh, she's gonna go to Matt's house and she's not gonna be there.
Matt, this party's insane. Come on, let's find Travis.
She doesn't know Travis.
12 o'clock. Where?
Subtle.
That if windows aren't tinted, rims are standard.
But it's a new car. Yeah, okay, that's gonna be hard to pass. But maybe there's just something out of context? Oh. Context of that one's pretty clear. Maybe there's
Sarah
other
didn't get changed.
cool
She just does what
guys.
she's wearing to a bike.
I think I swallowed a bug. I told you to close your mouth. Hey, Liza.
Nothing beats the open road.
And you brought your
Is
brother.
that a different actress?
You wouldn't mind if we talked alone for a minute, do you?
Talk to a girl. Okay?
It's not Sarah.
Any girl.
No, not any girl. Not Sarah.
Maybe it's for the best. He did look like a terrible kisser. Today's about fun. Oh my god, don't look now, but that guy's totally staring at you. Yeah, I guess. Knowing absolutely nothing about him.
Jesus Christ, she's eager. Wow. Worst wing person ever. I'm gay. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Mateo, this is Natalie. Nat, this is Mateo.
Friend tells me that she's your wing woman.
Oh my god. Wing woman out.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
She's kind of the best.
Nice house.
It's like a fire pit in the middle of the
Yeah.
lounge. Okay.
I'm Jordan.
Oh.
Cool bar.
Oh, crap.
This better come out, or I'm gonna beat your ass.
Jordan?
Whoops.
We just want to give you a chance to tell
I've
your
got a
side of the
feeling.
story.
One of
I
those
told
kids
you.
is like Brilliant Man Mind's kid.
called
In
him.
Metropolis, right?
Not only survived months
Why did you
after
just
his
not do it in
release, but he
Smallville?
also- He was the one fighting Superman in Hobbs Bay. The damage he caused is in the tens of millions.
The poker face is awful.
Yeah, I know.
For a lawyer.
You don't need to listen to a heartbeat.
You alright?
I said all I can. It's
Pulls
only
out a gun.
pressure you to release him. Who the hell are you?
This interview's over.
The fuck are you?
Wait, don't do it. Wait, no need.
That's great. I love him as Clark, man.
I have a message for you.
What's on that phone? Who do you work for? You need to leave. Don't touch me.
Say,
You
wait,
ever
I'll see
gonna
it.
tell me?
About what?
Harry's closed. It's a smoothie place now. Yeah. What do you think I was talking about?
Nothing.
If I know something's bothering you, I know you're in work mode, okay? I get that. Whenever, if ever you're ready to talk about it, I'm here for you.
Clark, there he is. Follow him. We have to find out who he works for. Wait for Judge Reagan. She was about to tell us something. Go. No, it's okay.
That's Bruno's kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, you are brutal. I really wish you never left me high. When your friend saw me staring at you earlier, it's because I recognized you.
I was only there for a day.
I know.
Oh.
I know, and I asked around about you, but you never came back.
I'm here now. I don't have to be a mystery anymore.
Like a belated birthday present?
And an apology.
Wow, Eliza, this is
What the hell is that?
really...
There's one more thing. Follow me.
Bow, chicka, bow, bow,
Yeah.
down.
I feel like she can't be trusted.
Yeah, I get that.
Thanks. I wasn't avoiding you. I didn't even know you were here. I wanted to give you space.
You don't need to give me space.
You literally asked for that last
You're the
episode.
first guy I've ever dated that I've wanted to stay friends with. This is completely new for me too. And
It's not your fault. I'm kind of that way around everybody.
I think he's going to end up meeting someone and then she's going to get
Yeah,
jealous.
100%.
So,
Beer pong?
can you drive here?
yeah, but I bet these Metropolis bros won't mind us spend water cups.
He's not moving so fast he can put the ball in the cup.
Yeah. You do the old
Kansas State national sport or something. Jesus Christ.
In Metropolis?
Oh,
I'm sorry, I thought you had your permission.
Fed me some lie about a movie marathon.
I told Nat to be home by midnight.
I'm sorry. This is not your problem.
No, hey, wait, look, I just finished cooking. Okay, if you're hungry.
Wait.
Oh, no.
Do you want to know why they call me Stuart?
Robotic folder activated.
I'm monitored by Hammer on it. Oh, shit.
It's gonna be a suicide.
Judge?
Your Honor, you shouldn't have followed me. Why don't you step down and we can go back inside? You asked me about Henry Miller. I knew it was the day I was gonna die.
Jesus. You're following a car, Clark. You can't lose it.
And Lois Lane?
Just got nothing.
Is that what he called it?
Oh. Uh-oh.
I apologize. We'll revisit this later, Mr. Moore.
Proper Lex Luthor vibes
Yeah,
here.
I like this.
Sort him out.
What do you want?
Kick
I
your
like that
ass.
they've gone with Mannheim instead of Luthor, though.
Yeah.
That's cool.
What are you doing in my neighborhood?
But you have Henry Miller released from prison.
Is that an accusation? Why does Superman care about someone like the Atom Man? Still don't see what that's got to do with me.
You had Henry Miller released from prison.
My whole life, people have been accusing me of things I haven't done.
Being the head of Intergame?
It's a rumor that never dies. No matter how.
Did you give Henry Miller powers?
You're the one who dragged him into my backyard. And now you stand here, accusing me of what?
I still haven't heard you deny it.
People like Lois Lane come snooping around Hobbs Bay, trying to make me the villain. But that story never sticks.
Does that kill anyone who reads it?
In my part of Metropolis, I'm the hero.
I know you're not the bad guy here. You don't understand. Make me understand. And I found out how much the system is rigged. That's why you need to fight back. I can protect you. We can stop them. Some people are just unstoppable. Let me help you.
I can't believe this is beer.
Well, you,
So they were getting cozy at the barbecue as well.
Yeah.
I needed that.
Wine.
She doesn't know he's Stuart, right?
I was on the phone with him, John. I heard it happen. He was so afraid. He was saying something about pride of Smallville.
Pride of Smallville.
the Pride of Smallville. Have you heard that?
Not that I can think of. I have read it. Town seal in my office. The Pride of Smallville.
Oh, it's an international treasure.
Yeah. Mick Cage just
Yeah.
in Superman costume, just sitting in the office.
It's cool to be hanging out again. Wait, I've got a girlfriend.
You've been texting me this whole week, and you drove all the way to Metropolis to see me.
Well, yeah, because I thought we were friends.
We've never been just friends. Don't tell anyone if that's what you're worried about.
Damn,
So, no
I made a mistake.
free tickets.
Yeah, Jonathan's too wholesome of a
Oh
guy.
yeah, good man, good man. So she the girl from season 1 that he was chatting to? That was hot.
No.
I thought but the
I mean, it could be the same person, but it's not the same actress. One that had a father that was a villain in Central City.
She was dealing drugs. Yeah.
I don't even know you. What are you doing here? Just trying to have a good time. Hey, you still owe me a drink from earlier. Why don't you go fetch me a beer?
He's not getting you crap.
What's going on? Get moving, beer bitch. You never had a boyfriend?
Come on,
It's a Super Bowl.
I mean, you must be turning guys down left and right.
Well, I
Throwing those lines in.
turned down every guy who asked me out. I have to go. Just don't move.
Or you and your hillbilly girlfriend can get the hell out of here.
Oh man,
Do you want a beer?
Oh, here we go.
right in his face.
in the face.
Yeah.
Here's your beer, bitch.
No!
Those jerk-offs deserve way more than beer in their face.
Got an idea? Okay.
Put his new car upside down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the guy from Man of Steel. With
Yeah,
the,
rips him.
Yeah.
It's a hidden button. Oh, there is for real.
USB drive? Yeah.
Any idea what could be on that?
The Bayer 6 tape.
That's not going to pay for
That's the
Smallville.
Pride of Smallville.
That's what he calls his penis.
Yikes.
It's what I heard right before Dean was killed.
She's here.
Oh. Call the suit. Summon the suit.
Look! Oh, the face. Ooh. It's like a different power when it changes. She's going to nick the drive before they get to look at it, I'm assuming.
That's cool.
Look at his head. Look at the veins
Wow.
popping out his
His
head.
veins.
Yeah. Yeah, nick the drive for uploads.
No.
Don't safely remove it.
Anything can happen to that now.
I love the effect on that mask.
It's cool, isn't it?
You know
Damn.
what they call this area when I was a kid?
Suicide slums.
The suicide slums.
Yes.
I watched people like Lex.
Is that Lexcorp Tower? The L
Yeah.
on the roof.
Become billionaires. I learned at a very early age, no one was gonna come here to save us. So I became the person they looked to. I gave my people hope. I made real change. I didn't just put out fire. The whole time you've been on this planet, you haven't changed a damn thing.
I saved people's lives.
Not here, you didn't.
He was his wife.
Please don't give up. I don't have any other choice. There is always another choice. It's too late to save you.
Fly!
See? Another fire.
We're not done.
We're done. And never step foot in my house again.
You invited him in.
Like you're better than me.
I'm better than you.
He thinks he's the new Superman,
We
right?
can get
That's
Yeah.
why he's resurrected people to try and get powers, I'm guessing.
I know what that feels like.
I won't explain
Facing
that.
something uncontrollable.
Not gonna hear it.
Not knowing whether there's anything
Yeah.
you can do that will
That's
ultimately
horrible.
even make a difference. I understand that fear. Because I'm facing something uncontrollable too.
That's that.
I just found out I have cancer.
Damn.
And it's aggressive. I've been trying to hang on to hope. But it's really hard because I'm really scared. The only way to take back control is to fight. If I can do it, you can do it too. You're much stronger than you think you are.
Ugh, it's gonna be horrible, man.
Get shot. She's gonna get.
Help her inside, I'll be right there.
Probably what she knows.
Yeah.
Well, the show is literally called Superman and Lois, so she can't die.
Well, it's obvious what's going to happen. Bruno, whatever Bruno Manhunt does to bring people back, they will use that to say to
Yeah.
kill her. 100%.
I have inflammatory breast cancer. It's rare and aggressive and it's hard to detect, but I should have told you sooner.
You have nothing to apologize for.
I just wanted to process it on my own. And I didn't want you to look at me like I was sick.
You are the strongest person I know. I promise you, I will never look at you any other way.
I'm not ready for everything to change.
We're gonna get through this together.
Now that the adrenaline's worn off, I should probably apologize for ruining everyone's day.
Dude, that was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Matt, did you at least get Mateo's number?
Damn.
Stuck the landing.
Yep, so it's on that superhero landing. She's never seen it before, has she?
No.
And?
What did he do to his car?
Sarah, what's wrong?
Who did she see?
She about the mayor, she about the mayor, right? Well,
Text from a mum.
It's only getting worse.
Enough.
she's in charge.
Who works for who?
Yeah.
Face reveal. Face reveal.
I told you it wasn't going to work.
Done.
Definitely a woman.
That
Right?
was only
Yeah.
one trial.
Something happened in Smallville.
Mayor.
Not him. He's dead, but John Henry Irons isn't.
Oh shit. Yeah. Of course, yeah. I forgot that she would have seen him.
Mom, are you okay?
Mr. Irons is putting in a new security system.
You're hurt.
I'll be alright.
It should be good for the night. My sensors detect anything. I'll be here in a second.
John, thank you.
Why are they scared of John Henry Irons? What does he know? What does this
Yeah, what does-
Earth version know?
What was this version killed for?
Shit, they're going to tell her, aren't they?
Yeah.
Ah, oh, I can't deal with that emotional heartstring tug.
What's going on?
Liz, you need to sit down.
Mom has something she wants to tell you. Just want you both to know that we are going to get through this as a family.
I was just diagnosed with stage 3 inflammatory breast cancer.
Stage 3. Oh, killing me, man.
No.
Fucking killing me. Do you think his dad died like a heart attack like he did in the movie? And it's like another example of something he can't...
He did.
He did. You saw it in the first
Do you
episode.
saw it? He was in Smallville. Do you remember down High Street?
It's another example of something he can't help.
That's what I'm saying,
Can't
like-
save.
He's lost so many people that he can't. Like, obviously, his
Yeah.
biological parents, his
Yeah.
mum and dad now, and the only one that's been solid for his whole life is Lois.
Gosh, that's tugging on the old heartstrings there.
That's a killer.
But,
That's an absolute killer.
Yeah.
credit to this show's writing that they.
Yeah, no, mate.
But it wasn't like overly played out like you see in like a CW show.
It would have been like 5 episodes before she told him. Yeah. The way that Clark found out, man, for having to hear her tell someone else.
But she did it saving a life.
Yeah,
I know. But like,
it's
him
so
having like, oh,
it's good.
Yeah.
I love the first thing the two kids do, just hug her as well.
Yeah.
It's great.
Goddamn.
It's going to make the family even closer as well.
Yeah, but as you say, there's got to be a reason for this regeneration shit.
It's going to be what? Either she will die and they'll bring her back, or it will be used to cure her, is my guess.
I don't want to.
That's what I would figure as well, or it is just entirely possible she will be treated and like the regular way.
Yeah.
And so then it's more of a inspiring message to people who do find themselves in that situation. That you don't need some kind of super magical kind of solution. You can get through it with what doctors can do at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, that's always the worry, especially with this show. And you've had literally last episode, Clark installing his mum's AI into the fortress. Super advanced science. You could very easily go, all right, any cure for cancer? Oh yeah, true. Be careful with how you do that kind of stuff in a comic book show. Like that was mean about the CW shows, like in Flash in more recent seasons, not when it first started. It's like, oh, we've got a problem. We'll just tech some science together and it's fixed. It's like you got
magic hacking.
Yeah.
Then we're done.
Yeah, but I'd say Superman and Lois has tackled some tough issues as it's gone along, some different issues. So this is totally on point for the show to do something like this. So
there was like drug addiction last season, wasn't there?
Yeah, and depression's being a part of it as well. From episode 1, I think that was an issue.
Yeah, Jordan. Well, had it. I don't know if he's still got.
He's getting over it, but he's.
Yeah, so I think doing something like this, as I say, it's totally on point for the show, and
you know they're going to do it well as well. So.
I think they're going to do it fantastic.
The fact that they brought it up
it's a good thing to be doing, and exploring the emotional and psychological impact of something like that on the person and the family. Yeah, I think it's a good thing to be doing.
It's also, like you say, not to rely too heavily on comic book tropes, but it's something Superman can't fight.
Yes.
So
yes, good point. Yeah,
it's something you can definitely, he can punch buildings over, fly around the world faster than Blue, but you can't.
That's one of my favourite line in the first Superman movie
is
where he's like, all those powers, and I couldn't even save him when he's standing over his dad's grave.
So it's another thing that humanises Clark.
Yeah.
A lot when you do something like this. Do it well.
Yeah. But it was such a good episode overall, right? With like Bruno Mannheim in that tower, like Lex Luthor style.
That did feel very Lexy coming down, especially when you've got LexCorp's tower in the background. There's like a
But he's like built himself up from being in the slums, and he sees himself as a hero, and I feel like he's at that peak where he's got the money, he's got the power, but he doesn't have actual powers, and that's the whole point of this regeneration thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing they say, like when you go on the hero's journey, the nemesis is usually some form of a reflection of the hero, where the nemesis is the hero of their own story. Which is what leads me to think that Mannheim is the villain of this season, even though we've got that weird other character of the weird mask. I think Mannheim is ultimately the main villain for this season. But we'll see. I could be wrong.
It's interesting with that because one that they killed the old mayor off. In the second episode of this season, which is quite a big character to kill off. What the pride of Smallville was, and then also the fact that the killer masked person has now seen John.
And she instantly went to Bruno.
She didn't kill him either. She didn't be like, I'm gonna kill you. She stopped killing, and Mannheim was like, but we killed him. So I want to know why.
What was?
Because didn't that Earth's version of John worked for Mannheim, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well, the sister said he put deals together to sell weapons to Mannheim and Lex and other people.
But he must have must have known something that got him killed.
Yeah.
So he was killed for a reason. like.
So do
maybe
but
Bruno
also-
didn't kill him though.
Wait, but do they think, because they killed him and now he's back alive, that he's found the technology that they're trying to
That's
replicate?
what I was going to say, is that, they're going to want to explore.
So they're going to be like, how the fuck are you still alive? It's like, not the same person?
I think he might be the key or whatever.
Yeah. They think maybe that the technology that they're trying to recreate did exist and John took it or destroyed it.
Or do you reckon it could be something stupid where him and Bruno were working together and he was killed and they were like, well, he's back, he can join us again?
Yeah, he's like, maybe. Absolutely.
I can't remember what John said at the end. Was he was killed by Bruno Manor, but is that like what Argus think is not actually what happened?
Yeah, because like Bruno said, you've never made anything stick.
Yeah.
So like we suspect it was Mannheim and Intergang. We suspect he's leading Intergang. We can't prove anything at the moment. So it's I do wonder if the mayor's payments though were to do with XK. Because it's been shown in the last 2 seasons the X-Kryptonite they've mined from this underneath.
Yeah,
it's got some funky powers. So
the way he was scared, like you can't touch that fund because makes me think that he owes them money rather than they've been buying it.
Yeah, but if he's had that fund for ages, why has he not paid them?
Yeah, because
he's a prick who like money.
But if he's that scared of him and he's like you can't spend it, why would he not give it to him already?
It's obviously being laundered and pushed through a bunch of different stuff to avoid it being.
Unless they give him the money to be able to export that, dig up the XK and give him all the equipment, people he needs to do it. And she's like, you can't spend that because we need it for other things, otherwise these guys are going to come looking.
Well, let's look at it this way: the mines existed before Morgan Edge showed up with an interest in them in season 1, so it's quite possible they were already mining that stuff out there, and Morgan Edge just took over the operation.
Did Morgan Edge find it like years before though?
He was.
Yes.
Yeah, but that was. He knew where some of the meteorites had landed, which is why he was digging.
He found
the
that
towns
thing.
Around
He
that
found
area.
the
eradicator
thing. Yeah.
So.
Okay. Anyway, it'd be interesting to find that out. The Sarah and Jordan story. So now they're best friends. Last episode she said, "Give me space."
She said, "Oh, I never wanted you to give me space." You literally asked him for that last episode when he was clinging onto you.
And then she sort of like when he landed, she was all like, "Ooh, hey."
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I was half thinking because I remember there was an episode in Smallville when I think Clark there was like water leak something. And Clark was wearing a white t-shirt and he like fixed it. But he was like covered in he took his t-shirt off. And Lana was like
in the talon.
I kind of thought that like Jordan was going to take his wet t-shirt off and she's going to be like, damn, like son, like, but maybe not.
Well, like we said, there's going to be somewhere he meets somebody else and she gets jealous.
Yeah.
And realise that she
has to be the way. She was all excited to see him land from his superhero.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Messed up landing.
That's cool that he froze the
car. From the look on her face, she was impressed.
Yeah.
It has to be that she's going to maintain saying, "Oh no, we're friends. I want us to be best of friends," and then he's going to be like, "Fine," and he will reluctantly end up like getting starting to see another girl at some point later in the season, and at that point, she'll finally get jealous and be awkward about it, and then by the end of the season, they'll be back together. That's my prediction.
Yeah, I did like the fact that Jonathan turned down that girl as well. Showing his core.
He's such a wholesome guy.
Kent.
Well, he had a bit of a wobble last season with the XK drug. But then he came to the right side of that because he's at the core.
Yeah.
He's a good person.
Well, he protected her because she was doing it because her father was ill.
And if he stopped her, they would have got made homeless.
But then he did start taking it, but then he.
But as soon as he took it, like once he realised it wasn't worth it, right?
Yeah.
So. Yeah, no, I'm kind of curious. I tried to try out if it's a different actress or did we see her in season 1? Because there was that girl. I can't remember if that was the.
It wasn't the girl
he's dating. It was a different girl, right? It was the one that like hinted that she had a criminal. Dad.
Yeah, that wasn't her. Or it might be the same name, but definitely wasn't the same actress.
Yeah, okay. So I mean, and we think the girl that the guy that Nat was talking to is probably Mannheim's son.
I mean,
that was my initial thought.
Yeah.
I thought there has to be.
Why have that conversation?
Yeah, why have him for so long? If it had been like a quick thing, and then the beer pong thing happened, then the fight happened, and it just broke off. But they were there. It came back about 3 times.
Yeah, having a good conversation.
I feel like it has to be Mannheim.
But then she wasn't even bothered about because Sarah's like, "Oh, sorry, like, did you even get his number?" She goes, "Oh no, it doesn't matter." So she wasn't even interested. So
well, the thing was as well, it's either Mannheim's or it's John Henry Irons, and it's like a brother.
Ooh, maybe.
I'm getting Luke Skywalker vibes.
Yeah.
It's just that it's weird how
he's got to be something to do with it. Right?
Yeah.
He's not just some random kid that she just spoke to. Because as you say, if it was that, it would have just been they start talking, pan away to other stuff, and
Exactly.
then she turns around and goes.
It was a big plot of her part in
Getting
this
to know him,
episode. so-
yeah.
Yeah, my guess it's either John Henry Irons' son or it's Bruno Mannheim's son.
Mm-hmm. Or John Henry Irons' son that Bruno Mannheim adopted.
What?
God damn!
Craziness.
Because after maybe they were actually good friends, and John Henry Irons died due to his involvement in this gang, but it wasn't him that
And
killed
he looked
him.
after him.
And now he's
Yeah.
looking after
Maybe.
John Henry Irons' son in this universe. Which might cause even more of a problem if John Henry suddenly shows up alive again.
Dad, what? I'm sorry,
I mean,
Who the fuck are you?
if Nat introduces him to John,
Mm.
and I can't remember what his name was.
Mateo.
No. The kid.
Yeah, Mateo.
Is that what he says?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And he says like, "Oh, if I had a son, I was going to call him that." Something like that. You're
Mm.
like, "Okay, that's it."
Yeah, but the question is, I mean, is her surname Irons? Is it like Natalie Irons, or have they kept it because he's technically dead on this earth? Have they changed her surname to something else? I can't remember
Good
what.
point.
Oh yeah, no, that
I can't remember
that's my
what,
theory.
like a school.
Well done.
Yeah, I think they would
But
have.
no, but like, if they changed her surname for the school that she went to, like no one would know that she's John Henry Irons.
No, but
daughter.
how did Thingy introduce him to her in the party?
She just said Nat.
Yeah,
Say
no.
Natalie.
Didn't say-
Didn't say
There was
her
something about when she
You
joined the
wouldn't
school.
say you
right?
wouldn't say this is Natalie
Wasn't
Irons.
there,
This
wasn't
would
there
say-
something when they used to live in the caravan, and he inducted her in the school in Metropolis where she met him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they did say something about changing the name.
Yeah, because they can't have a.
Mm.
Was it in his mother's maiden name or something? Because his sister still uses Irons.
Yeah. I think they did change the name. Although he said some mystery girl that didn't show up today, so he didn't even know her name anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
We'll find out. It's good,
Yeah,
good theories.
interesting,
Good
very
theories.
interesting.
So,
I kind of like this conversation between Mannheim and Superman as well, being like, "What have you actually done? You put out a few fires, whatever." And
So,
Superman's like,
you've
"I've
been
been
on
to
this-
save a lot of people."
you've been on this planet for the last 20 years. What?
Yeah,
Last season.
it's quite interesting. I did like the fact that he was asking the question, and then Mannheim was just monologuing. He's like, "You haven't actually denied it yet."
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
He's like, I've got practice dealing with this with Lex Luthor.
Yeah. Monologue the shit out of it, but you still not denying it. Oh man, I love this show.
Unless that is Mercy under the mask. Lex is the one that's dying and needs resurrection technology, and is currently inhabiting.
I kind of feel
Australia.
it's John Henry Irons' sister.
What, the nurse, the doctor
Yeah,
in the hospital?
because she said like she was interested like John Henry Irons is alive. Like I kind of feel like the only way she wouldn't kill him. Well, I suppose we spoke about maybe why she wouldn't kill him, but if it was his sister.
I don't see that.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm putting it out there.
Yeah, but she was there trying to save Lois.
Yeah, she can still be a good person and be a killer at the same
Nah,
time.
I don't see that.
Yeah, well, it's my personality, mate. It happens in comics all the time.
It's
Anyway,
cool though with the mask changing.
yeah, they
Yeah.
changed to like a sort of
It was
grid.
more, yeah, but it was all her powers seemed to be like sort of vibrational sounds.
Sound based, yeah.
Yeah.
More than telekinesis.
Yeah, because she broke the phone like that as well, didn't she?
Yeah.
I'd be interested if the mask changes to different shapes and then she has different powers, or is that the only power?
Well, so it changed to like a hexagon shape to do the blast, and the rest of it was just the sonic blast, and it was like an actual concentrated one that changed to like the grid. So,
Curious if the thumb drive will come back to be a thing, because they
Well, I mean, could they have been looking for that as well?
Yep.
Like, because like, is that why they killed the mayor? Is like, where's the information we need, or the stuff you took from us, and that's what's on that thumb drive?
I was just wondering because
It makes you wonder if the thumb drive's going to end up being the MacGuffin of the season, the objects that we're looking for, that our main character is going to be looking for throughout the season.
you think they'd destroy it if they've got it back. Just,
Well, yeah, that's why I thought she would have
something
killed
to worry
it.
about. Why wasn't it just destroyed?
Yeah.
in the sound
I
place
agree.
at that
That's what I
point?
think as well.
So there has to be something valuable on that.
As
Ross
Ross,
needs
Ross,
to be
as
back.
Ross said, you didn't disengage it properly, so it's
Yeah,
pretty fucked.
can't read it.
Pretty fucked anyway. So I'm backing that up.
Well, the question is as well whether or not the thumb drive, the computer was copying the files off of the thumb drive onto the hard drive at the time. So yeah, there was the sound waves that destroyed it, but for a tech genius like John Henry,
Yeah, you could
he can
get
take
some
that
of it.
hard drive and might be able to recover the files.
I was
So-
thinking exactly that. I think
at least some of
yeah.
the files enough to give Lois, a key reporter, something to go on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They go more national treasure things.
And just briefly, I did like when they're trying to intimidate Clark in the office. It's like, oh no, don't touch me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's good.
It's like, was it last season or the first season where him and Jordan are carrying the big water jug.
Yeah,
he's
he's
like,
Kevin.
Oh god!
Dad, you're overdoing
Yeah. Does someone punch him and he has to like fall down? He's like, oh, fuck, god, oh yeah. He's like,
It's so good.
so stupid.
Do you love it though?
I did kind of feel at that party that kid was going to try and fight Jordan. Jordan was going to have to be like, play like his dad and be weak and not just stand there and take it and be like.
So the next training session in Fortune is, Dad, I need to learn how to take a punch. And I'm going to enjoy this.
Yeah, exactly. Look like a wuss like you. Wait, what? God damn it. Right, cool. Alright, we'll look for next week. So everyone, that was episode 2, season 3 of Superman Lois. Another amazing episode. I'd love to know your thoughts, theories, comments below. What do you think is going to happen in the series? Who do you think the mystery person in the mask is? Please comment below, let us know. And if you want to see the full reaction to this episode, head to our Patreon where we have full reaction of this episode, the rest of this show, and all the other shows we react to. If you're new to the channel, you've been here a while and you still haven't subscribed, I'm just nod my head at you for 2 seconds, and then you're going to click the subscribe button to make everyone happy. So please click the subscribe button. We do appreciate every subscriber we get. We'd love to try and hit 15,000 so we can do a Q&A real soon. And we also are on social media as well. So anyway, you have social media, find us there. Links in the description below. And we also do podcasts. So anyway, you listen to podcasts, head over to God damn it.
Almost got that.
Find anywhere you listen to podcasts, type in those podcasts, and you find us there. And we'll see you very soon for another reaction.